Okay, on these notes, we are going to be converting quadratic equations that are in intercept or vertex form. And we're going to be converting them to standard form. Okay. So looking right here at the steps of how to convert to intercept to standard, notice that the steps say to multiply the binomial, combine like terms, and then distribute leading coefficients. So all of this should be repeat from Algebra 1. So when it says multiply the binomial, it's talking about the FOIL method, F-O-I-L. And remember, the FOIL method stands for first, outer, inner, last. Okay? Or if you are thinking about more of a visual, it would look like this. Okay? A plus B times C plus D. Okay? Each of these are numbers. We multiply the first term by the first term, and then the first term by the second term. Then we do the second term by the first term, second term by the second term. Okay, so it would look like A times C plus A times D plus B times C plus B times D. And again, this is just a more of a visual to show the FOIL method. So looking at our example here, it gives us the example y is equal to 2 times x plus 3, x minus 1. In the first step, they multiplied the binomials, so they used the FOIL method. And then in the second step, they combined the like terms, and that's how they got 2x. And then in the last step, they distributed the 2 to get our final answer. So we started here, and we end here. Okay, so let's look at some examples. So example 1 wants us to write the quadratic in intercept form, then convert it to standard form. Okay, so we remember that intercept form is y is equal to a, x minus p, x minus q. Okay, which means we need p and q in order to write this. So we need our x-intercepts. So we have one at 2 and the other at -7. So x equals 2, x equals -7. We also need a point. So it can be any point on the parabola. I am going to use 310 right here. So we know this is P, this is Q, this is X, and this is Y. So I have 10 is equal to A, 3 minus 2 times 3 plus 7 because of that negative. 10 is equal to A times 1 times 10. So 10 is equal to 10A, and when we divide both sides by 10, we get A is equal to 1. So that means I have the intercept form of y is equal to x minus 2, x plus 7. That's my first answer. Then I need to convert that into standard form. So I have y is equal to x minus 2, x plus 7. I'm going to FOIL, so I have y is equal to x squared plus 7x minus 2x minus 14, and then combine like terms. Y is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 14, and this is my second answer. Okay, in example 2, they give us the equation in intercept form, and they want us to convert it to standard form. So notice I now have a leading coefficient there. So I need to remember to do that step last after I FOIL. So y is equal to 2 times x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 15. That was me FOILing. And then I'm going to combine like terms. So y is equal to 2 parentheses x squared plus 2x minus 15. And then I'm going to distribute the 2. Y is equal to 2x squared plus 4x minus 30. And that is my answer. Okay, now we're going to see how to convert vertex form to standard form. So here are the steps. Step 1 is to expand the binomial. Step 2 is to distribute. Okay. And step 3 is to combine like terms. So if we're looking at our example here, y is equal to 2 times x plus 3 squared plus 2. Notice in the first step, they expanded the binomial, meaning they took x plus 3 and wrote it 2 times. In step 2, they FOILed. So this really should say, honestly, FOIL. Okay. So they FOILed. Okay. Step 3, they combined like terms. And then in the last step, they distributed the 2 and then combined like terms again to get our final answer in standard form. So this was our start in vertex form and our end in standard form. So really, if I was writing out the steps, I would probably do step 1, expand the binomials. That doesn't change. Step 2, FOIL. Step 3, combine like terms, so that one doesn't change. Step 4, distribute. And step 5, combine like terms one last time. To me, these steps make a little bit more sense than the steps that are very condensed over here. They still work, but if you're looking for something a little more step by step, I would definitely follow these ones. Example 3 wants us to write the equation in vertex form. So that means we need the vertex. So our vertex is -2, -9, and then we need a point, which is any point on the parabola. So I'm going to use -3, -4. So we know this is h, k, and this is x, y. And our vertex formula is y is equal to a, x minus h squared plus k. So I have -4 is equal to a, parentheses -3 plus 2 squared minus 9. -4 is equal to a, which this turns into -1 squared minus 9. So this is -4 is equal to a minus 9. So a is equal to 5 once I add the 9 over. So that means in vertex form, I have the equation y is equal to 5, x plus 2 squared minus 9. Then I need to take that equation and I need to write it in standard form. So I do y is equal to 5x plus 2 squared minus 9. I'm first going to expand my binomial. So y is equal to 5x plus 2, x plus 2 minus 9. I'm then going to FOIL. Y is equal to 5x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. Close parentheses, bring down the minus 9. I'm going to combine like terms. Y is equal to 5, parentheses, x squared plus 4x plus 4. Bring down the minus 9. Then I'm going to distribute. Y is equal to 5x squared plus 20x plus 20. Bring down the minus 9. And then combine like terms one last time. Y is equal to 5x squared plus 20x plus 11. That is my answer in standard form. Okay, and then in the last example, we're going to do the same thing, but we're already given the function in vertex form, and we're going to convert it to standard form. So I have y is equal to 3, x minus 1 times x minus 1 minus 3. Y is equal to 3, x squared minus x plus 1 minus 3. Y is equal to 3, x squared minus 2x plus 1. Bring down the minus 3. y is equal to 3x squared minus 6x plus 3. Bring down the minus 3. Notice that plus 3 and minus 3 cancel, so we're left with y is equal to 3x squared minus 6x, and that is our answer in standard form.